Today's September 5th, 2017, and we are at River Crossing in Tyngsboro. And you're looking at a almost completed new water pump station building, an underground storage tank in here. You can see there's been some finish grading and hydro seeding done. There's some boulders that have been placed on top of the tank to keep vehicle traffic from driving on top of the tank. And basically the storage tank is under here, big concrete storage tank. This part of the building is a pump station. That part of the building is just a maintenance garage for the condominium complex, so it's a kind of a shared use building. But what you see down here is a storage tank under drain pipe that takes any groundwater beneath the storage tank and outlets out of that pipe there. So the bottom of the storage tank is about probably 13 feet below finished grade over here, and there's a bed of stone under the tank, and that pipe, it's perforated pipe under the tank and the bed of stone. And that perforated pipe connects to this solid pipe, so it drains any groundwater so the tank doesn't become buoyant and float. What we're looking at here, this little flat area, there's an underground leaching chamber system under here, which is going to take some clean drinking water that goes through an analyzer, a pH analyzer, and because it goes through the analyzer, we can't introduce that water back into the drinking water system, so we have to waste it. It's a continuous pH analyzer, and it's going to dump about 100 gallons a day into this leach pit area. If this leach pit ever clogged and backed up the water, instead of backing it up inside the building, it would just overflow and come out this pipe here. What you're seeing here is the storage tank overflow pipe. And if you look close, you can see there is a screen on here that keeps the bugs and birds out of there. What that is if we put too much water in the storage tank, if it gets stuck in fill mode, this will, instead of overflowing up into the hatch, it'll come out of an overflow pipe near the ceiling of the tank and flow out of here. And we got these boulders here to prevent erosion. And what you're looking at here are two wet well casings. They look like water wells, and they effectively are steel casings and covers just like wells are, but they only go down about 15 feet, and there's a cap on the bottom, and there's a T that goes into the storage tank, and that T line goes in the bottom of the storage tank, so all the water in the storage tank goes through that line into these wet wells. And then there's going to be submersible pumps inside these two wet wells. It's going to pump the water from the storage tank into two lines that run into the building, and they're going to be metered, and that water is going to go back down through the floor of the building and out into the distribution system. So over here we have the storage tank hatch, the storage tank vent, so when the water level goes up and down, it forces air out or sucks air in to replace the volume of water. And this has been recently hydro seeded. It seems to be holding up very well from erosion. Here's a clean out, and that's that line that takes the pH analyzer and some other floor drains and such, comes out here, and then it goes that way and into the leach pit. So around this side, it's going to be a sidewalk, a double door entrance. The well supply and the distribution lines run in and out of the building through this little corridor, and then the distribution line branches down and feeds all of the condos down that way. And what we see here is just a secondary use of the same part or half of the building as a garage.